It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look at Joe Burrow.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Deontay Hardy to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
They've got a man in motion. Jackson looking to throw right away. He finds Aguilar. He's got a gain of 6 there. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This finds Likely. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Lamar throwing again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Man in motion here. Jackson's gonna throw again. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Jackson now on 3rd. Henry on the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it falls incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Running on second with Moss. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds his man, Chase. And he'll get it up to the 27. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals. They send a man in motion. On first down, it's Moss. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Completed over the middle. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Tight end going in motion here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw again. It's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Bengals lining up to punt now on 4th, and they're going to bring out Brad Robbins to kick it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. First down, here's Lamar. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's got Andrews. Still fighting forward. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. On 1st down, Jackson finds him over the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And again, it's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Henry on the option. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar with the grab. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. That's taken in by Henry. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull that in front further, 13-zip. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Burrow. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That's Gesicki, he's got it! And they're gonna bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they face second down. Looking to throw, Burrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Here's Burrow. He's got him, that's Moss. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed to Flowers. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and short. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Now a give up the middle to Moss. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They send him left out of the slot. Here's 2nd and 5. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they got a first down here. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Can't get it to him. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals looking at 3rd and 4. To throw again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And before we get the kick, we're going to get a timeout. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again from their own end zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're now set for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. First down throw for Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing third and long. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. First down, Burrow to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Brad Robbins on the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lamar now from the gun. To the sideline it goes. He's got to be on the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down, here's Lamar. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lamar throwing again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. for now. Plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Play action now. Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. On first down, Jackson. Henry on the catch. Space past the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He's going to push one deep. Wide open, downfield. Got it! He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. On first down, here's Burrow. That pass complete to Moss.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Third and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Burrow. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds his man Chase. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He completes it in traffic. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're running the option, short side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Looking to throw, Burrow. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Burrow from the gun. That's Gesicki, he's got it! And he's brought down, they're gonna mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can tie it up after hitting Paydirt in the 3rd. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Man in motion out of the slot. Play action now with Jackson. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. Escapes the pocket. He's forward, gets a couple of yards, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. the shotgun. Burrow completes this one to Chase. This is ahead for about 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the 39. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now Burrow. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Burrow back to throw. He's on the move. He's gonna pull this one down and run with it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover, it's gonna stay with the offense. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Moss gets it from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second down, another run by Moss. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. Burrow to the air now. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Still time to go, Brock, but their touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. 1st down, here's Lamar. That one's complete, right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Running back sent in motion. Jackson now on third. Gets this one to Andrews. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards for him there. It's going to be second and goal. Slot man motioned over. Trying to run with Henry. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on second, so that brings up third and goal from the 2. Trying to get it with the option. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie us up 28-all. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Play action now, Burrow. He's got a man left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. To throw again, it's Burrow. And a man is there to knock that away. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So second down coming up. They go counter, it's Moss. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner. It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals going for the win here. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. The tight end going in motion right. Looking to throw it. He finds Aguilar. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. To throw. He's got Andrews. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. We'll pause here. There's someone injured after that play, and yeah, it's their tight end, Mark Andrews. Here we go, third and less than a yard. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Here he is to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. They send a tight end in motion. He'll look to throw it. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute. So how about the determination? Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. Finding Flowers. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Jackson yet again. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he won't make it across. They definitely weren't afraid to go for it all there, but they remain. As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And they bring him down around the 34. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.